friend. How are you? I'm Advocate Gaurav Kumar Gupta. I am Chartered Accountant and MBA Finance and PhD holder. My project Derivative Market Future Trend Analysis. आज जो हम टॉपिक डिस्कस कर रहे हैं वो कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 2019 के बारे में जिक्र कर रहे हैं। कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट क्या होता है, इम्पोर्टेंट एंड स्टेटस। आज आप इम्पोर्टेंट इसके क्या है, इसके स्टेटस क्या है, इसके बारे में आज आपको जिक्र कर रहे हैं। कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 2019, द न्यू एक्ट रिपेलिंग द ओल्ड एक्ट ऑफ 1986 was enacted on 9th August 2019. It incorporates many innovative feature such as concept of product liability, setting up of consumer protection authority, the penalties for misleading advertisement, and endorse endorse endorsers of such advertisement, pecuniary jurisdiction, etc. Competition Act 2002. This act has been passed in the light of international economic development relating to competition law and for curbing monopolies, ensuring fair competition in India by prohibiting trade practices with cause adverse effect on competitions in market within India. This act provides for Competition Commission of India, which will deals with violation of act and can pass order for guaranteeing interim relief, etc., compensation and imposition of penalties. This act repealed the Monopolies and Restrictive Trade Practices Act 1969, Certain Vigilance Commission Act 2003. This act provides for constitution of Central Vigilance Commission to inquiry into the offence committed under the Prevention of Corruption Act of 1988 by certain categories of public servant working under central government corporation established under Central Act, government, companies, society, local authority, owned and controlled by central government. Company Act 2013. The Company Act 2013 is a historic piece of legislation aimed at improving transparency and accountability in India's corporate sector. The Act intends to promote self-regulation, has also introduced some progressive concepts like one-person company, a small company, dormant company, e-governance, corporate social responsibility, etc. Further, the Act aims to fortify investor protection and transparency by introducing terms like insider trading, price sensitive information, class action suits, and other additional disclosures. It also intends to give greater responsibility to the auditors to widen their role. The Act aims at building a smooth and easy corporate environment along with the new and improved measure of strong investor protection norms and present a model for other economics with similar characteristics to emulate. The Act has 29 chapter, 47 section and 7 schedule. It received President assent on 29 August 2013. The Act provides the government may notify the provision of the Act 1 time. It may appoint the different date for different part of the Act on September 12, 2013 to 2013 by notification. Ministry of Corporate Affairs enforce 98 section of Company Act 2013, लोकपाल एंड लोकायत एक्ट 2013, लोकपाल एंड लोकायत एक्ट 2013. The Lokpal and Lokayat Act 2013 is an anti-corruption act which seeks to provide for the establishment of the institution of Lokpal to inquiry into allegation of corruption against certain public functionaries and for matter concerning them, and Lokayat in the states by the law enacted by respective legislature within 1 year from the date of its coming into fact. The Lokpal Lokayat Bill 2013 was passed by Rajya Sabha on 17 December 2013 and by the Lok Sabha and 18 December 2013. It received President assent on January 2014, came into force from 16 January 2014. Some of the silent feature of the Act as follow: establishment of his institution of Lokpal and the Central and Lokayat at the level of the state, thus provide a uniform vigilance and anti-corruption roadmap for the nation, both at the central and the states. The Lokpal consists of a chairpersons and maximum of 8 members, of which 50% shall be judicial member, 50% of member of Lokpal shall be formed amongst Supreme SC, ST, OBC, minority and women. The selection of chairperson and members of Lokpal shall be through a selection committee consisting of पहला प्राइम मिनिस्टर, दूसरा स्पीकर ऑफ लोकसभा, लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन इन द लोकसभा, चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया, ए सिटिंग सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज nominated by CGI, Chief Judiciary CGI, and eminent jurist to be nominated by the President of India. A search committee will assist the selections committee in the process of selection. 50% of members of the search committee shall also be formed amongst the SC, ST, OBC, minority and women. Prime Minister was brought under the purview of the Lokpal with subject matter exclusion and a specific process for handling complaints against the Prime Minister. Lokpal jurisdiction will cover all categories of public servant, including Group A, B, C, D officer and employees of government. On complaint referred to CBC by Lokpal, CBC will send its report of preliminary inquiry in respect of Group A, B officer back to Lokpal for further decisions with respect to Group C, D employees. CBC will proceed further in exercise of its own power under the CBC Act, subject to reporting and review by Lokpal. All entities receiving donation from foreign source in the context of Foreign Contribution Regulation Act (FCRA) in excess of rupees 10 lakhs per year are brought under the jurisdictions of Lokpal. Lokpal will have power of superintendence and direction over any investigation agency including CBI for cases referred to them by Lokpal. A high-powered committee chaired by the Prime Minister will recommended selection of direction CBI attachment and confiscation attachment and confiscation of property of public servant acquired by corrupt means even while prosecution is pending. Clear timelines for preliminary inquiry. 3 months extendable by 3 months. Investigation 6 months, which may be extended by 6 months at a time. Trial 1 year, extendable by 1 year, and to achieve this, a special court to be set up. Enhancement of maximum punishment under the Prevention of Corruption Act for 7 years and to 10 years. The minimum punishment under section 7, 8, 9 and 12 of Prevention of Corruption Act will now be 3 years, and the minimum punishment under section 50 punishment for attempt will now to be 2 years. नेशन फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट 2013। अगले वीडियो में आप नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट 2013 के बारे में जिक्र करेंगे। सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट ऑफ वुमेन एट वर्क प्लेस, प्रिवेंशन, प्रोविजन एंड रिड्रेसल के बारे में जिक्र करेंगे। उसके बाद वाइस्टी ब्लोवर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 2014 के बारे में जिक्र करेंगे। आज का वीडियो यहीं पे वाइप आउट करें। डेट्स ऑल।